Hi guys, welcome back for another Apex Racing Academy basic track guide tutorial. Alex Simpson here in the Formula Renault 2.0 at Montreal. Tricky little track and car combination. Watch out for those high curbs. And yeah, I think you'll have a good race if you can just sort of stay off of them. It's going to be very easy for people to make mistakes and pick up places by putting a lot of pressure on people, I would think. So, right, let's jump straight into it. As always, a half-speed one followed by a full speed straight after. Coming into turn one, we're braking about halfway through sort of that little runoffy area on the right-hand side there. Down into third gear, try and touch the curb on the left. And what we want to do is we want to go down to second and hug this curb all the way around, getting on the power about halfway through the corner. I'm not really letting the car bleed out wide. I think you're just traveling more distance. And the car really is stable enough that you can keep it nice and tight. Got your braking point on the right. I'm using the blue signage board as that starts. Down to third gear. Get onto the curb on the right. Make sure not to overshoot the corner here so that you can attack that left-hander coming off of it. Through this section of the circuit, just be as smooth as you possibly can. Use as little steering lock, and that's going to gain you a tiny little bit of extra momentum going through this section. Brake just before the white wall ends. Down to second gear, all over the curb on the left-hand side. Keep it to the left. You want to try and avoid that curb on the right if you can. It just makes the car a little bit more unstable if you're having to attack the exit and go over that. Down the back straight here, getting yourself ready for what is arguably one of the trickier of the chicanes we have to deal with. Spot the 2 marker under the bridge and brake down into third gear. This is a massive sausage curb. You need to get super close to it without actually hitting it, and then you have to attack the exit. So if you've got the line right, you should be on the gas pedal as soon as you avoid that first sausage curb, so that you can drive completely off the corner. Should have no issues with stability or anything like that. Renault just hasn't got the power to worry about that. Coming down into the hairpin, look for the 2 marker, brake just before that, all the way down into first gear. I personally go to second and then do a late downshift to first. We want to be about a foot off of the curb here, just because it's a bit bumpy right on the curb. So just avoid that. By just going just a tiny little bit wide, you'll get a slightly better shoot out of the corner as well, because you'll have slightly better traction. All the way up through the gears, just maximizing the revs as you go, getting as close to the red line without actually hitting it. Worth pointing out, there'll be a lot of people with varying aerodynamic levels at this track as well, so I think high and sort of medium and low downforce can all work, but we'll all have strengths in different areas. So yeah, keep an eye out for that in the race. Right, look for your braking marker. It's about 2 car lengths before the 2, all the way down to third gear. Like the last chicane, get as close to the sausage curb and attack the corner as soon as you get level with that sausage curb. If you're struggling to make the corner because of the left-hand curb, well, then you've just taken just a hair too much speed into it. So just back it off just a tiny little bit more. Right, that's the lap around Montreal. Hope you found that useful. One more time at full speed. I'll leave you to it, but I'll catch you next time. Thanks again.